This is looking like Mad Max Cambodia version. Look at on my either side. Oh my god.
I am the motographer. In 2019, I embarked on the journey of a lifetime on the fantastic Indian-made Bajaj Dominar 400s, christened as the Ep50 Dominar Great Asian Odyssey. The road trip went from New Delhi, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and finally to the tip of Singapore and beyond to Sri Lanka. Here we go.
So we are in Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, and it is a very simple kind of a city. I mean, it's not overwhelming, and a lot of Bajaj autos we can see everywhere. Is this one a Bajaj auto? I'm not sure, but yes. On the left is a TVS auto. So good to see Indian brands here. Talking about Indian brands, Bajaj actually sells their motorcycles here, and there were limited number of Dominars that came for sale in the capital city of Cambodia around 2025, if I'm not wrong. And we are right now going to the Bajaj service center here, besides of course getting the bikes pampered and serviced a little bit. We've even got TVS umbrellas here. TVS 3-wheelers, not 2-wheelers. It was written on the umbrella. Well, clean skies, but it's hot. It's hot here. And there's a Mini Cooper, but not very lavish cars. But yes, a lot of Lexus and Toyotas. In fact, a lot of Lexus. So now here we are at the Bajaj motorcycles show. You know it's Dominar, yes. So that guy is clicking a photo of the bikes. Let me actually go inside the showroom and show you what they have. Should I get it in?
Yes, sir.
Should I put in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
No, just general service. General, you know, chain lubrication, tire pressure, oil level, radiator, you know, I mean, coolant, everything. Here? Oh. Okay. Right, so let's go inside. We also have scooters, 3-wheelers, sorry. And wow, the Dominar somehow looks so big here. Well, that's quite a lean angle, quite a stoppy they have. The RS 200. Well, I've never visited a Bajaj showroom like this in India, very frankly, like a tourist, you know. That's what I mean. And this is a nice color. This is a very nice color. They do make really good looking bikes. And I can't wait for the RS 400. That would be amazing. That would be nice. Leave your mark with the fastest pulsar yet. Blueprint of speed. Right. What the hell is this? This is an R1 which is made to look like a pulsar. I mean, I thought that it was a RS 200 for a moment, but look how they have written pulsar on the tank. This is nice. They could have just left this out, but nice. And on my right side here is a police Dominar. Well, it's a nice fast bike to have if you are a police guy, for sure. Two bikes. Right, so right now I'm in Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia, and in front of the Bajaj motorcycle showroom here. I must say that I have never toured like this as a tourist, going to a Bajaj showroom before in another country. The point to note is that this bike, they actually, the Cambodian police here, they have two bikes, two Dominars in their fleet, and look rather ominous, and I mean, obviously they are fast. Trust me, that is what I've learned. So it's a nice bike for the police to have in their fleet, and I'm actually sitting on a police motorcycle right now, so that is something I didn't expect. But all said, all done, this bike we found out that it costs $3,700 US dollars. So they actually measure everything in US dollars here. You can even pay the tuk-tuk, the Bajaj auto rickshaws that you get in US dollars. And this is not very more expensive than what you pay for a Dominar in India. And it's good to see that Dominar is considered as a premium machine here in Cambodia, which speaks a lot about a company which was making just scooters or light bulbs, So it's a proud feeling, and I hope that Dominar goes into every country around the world, because it's worth it. It's a really good touring machine, and I hope they also come out with a special adventure version of the bike very soon. Wind blast on a naked motorcycle like the Bajaj Dominar 400 can make you tired very quickly, especially while riding on the open highways. So to avoid that, we had installed a bigger windscreen on our bikes during the Odyssey. But now, the new Dominar 400 comes factory fitted with a touring windscreen, which gives you a much better wind protection. You can take a test ride of the new Dominar 400 at your nearest Bajaj dealership. At the moment, let's get back to the Odyssey. So that's it from here, from the Bajaj showroom. They pampered the bikes a little bit. And now in the evening, we have a meet with which has been hosted by Exor Helmets, which is another company, Indian company, which is being sold out of India, which of course, the more the companies, the better who venture out of India, so that the world knows that we are arriving in motorcycling as well. Alright, so finally I get to do this, which I could not be in Delhi in India for so many years. I finally am in the rider seat. Look at this view, which says Bajaj, and this is iconic auto. We call it an auto rickshaw in India, of course, but here they call it tuk-tuk. So I finally get to sit in this. I can also ride this. Alright, so please, 100 rupees, please sir.
In all the countries we visited during the Odyssey, we found a lot of people staring curiously at our bike and asking us questions about it because they found it attractive and stylish. And now Bajaj has made that same style available to newer riders with the Dominar 250. The Dominar 250 has the same style as that of a Dominar 400. Its muscular body, upside-down forks, unique twin-barrel exhaust, and newly designed mirrors give it a very distinct road presence. You can get a closer look at the Dominar 250 at your nearest Bajaj dealership. But for now, let's get back to the Odyssey.
Not go. Palace. Okay. So we requested the guard here, and he's kind enough to
allow our motorcycle inside. So he says the key that he has for this main door is not working, and we might have to get the bike from the small door. I'm not sure if it is possible because it's right. So not possible. Not opening. Not okay. Okay. So the bike cannot go inside. Bad luck. It would have been a great photo if they allow the bike could go inside.
Cambodia was country number 8 on this road trip, and today we are in the capital city of Phnom Penh. While the majority of the tourists visit Cambodia to see Angkor Wat, Phnom Penh also has a few tourist attractions as well.
So this behind me is the Royal Palace of Phnom Penh, or Royal Palace of Cambodia. The kings of Cambodia reside here, and it's a very decent building. It's not very old. It was built in 1860s, between 1860s and 1870s, and since then it has been occupied by the king of Cambodia. It's a complex of many buildings. There are palaces, and then there's one pagoda as well, and it's quite a popular tourist spot here in Phnom Penh. You'll see a lot of tourists here, and it's situated on the banks of the Mekong River. That's it. Cut it. Yes, I need one coffee to wake up. One coffee, please. Coffee with milk. Yes, with. Yeah, this is okay. Yes, cold coffee. So they are putting condensed milk in it. Thank you.
So decent amount of development here. And is that Deepika Padukone? Oh, don't know. Maybe that was in the Coke ad. But yes, this is sort of the Times Square. I mean, 3 big digital billboards. We still don't have these kind of billboards in India. Not too many of them. And the thing about what I've realized about Phnom Penh or Cambodia in general till now is that US dollars are the alternate currency. From the tuk-tuk drivers to hotels, everyone, they accept US dollars. But I have not even seen the traditional money, the currency notes till now. This is the main area here, it seems, and this tower I think is called the Independence Tower. So in every country they have something like this, which speaks volumes about the colonial past. It doesn't have too many details, very simple, but this looks magnificent. The temple with a modern building background. So right now I'm standing in front of who is called Chom Nath. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. So he was the supreme patriarch of Cambodia, who had done a lot to preserve the Khmer language and its traditions and a lot of other things. And that's why he's here in the center of the capital of Cambodia. And this is an amazing place because here you see all the big high rises coming up, and then you have this temple in front, which is a Buddhist institute, as it's written over there. And then you have these tall buildings and big digital boards. And it's pretty amazing, like how they have amalgamated their culture, the history, and the modern technology, buildings, and architecture in one place. This is an iconic place in my mind, and very few places like this exist. At least this is the first one I've seen in Southeast Asia where they have successfully done all this in one place. And look at the reflection from the buildings. There is one amazing spot here.